Welcome back. My name is Karen. We're playing King's Quest VI. Air today, gone tomorrow. We just fooled some idiot gnome guards, and we're gonna go do stuff. This way. There's two places to go. You can go up or to the right, so we're gonna go this way. Now I'm going to tell you to notice that there's a bump on a log here. There's a stick in the mud over here. They're important. This is, I guess, a dogwood tree. But what we need from here right now is these. Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush. Apparently the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close. I love the Isle of Wonder because everything is just a ridiculous pun, and I'm one of those people that just loves puns. I think they're hilarious. I know most people find them really annoying, but I think they're great. So, a couple things we need from here right now. I'm going to go through this door first and deal with that. And we'll come back. So I was always very enchanted by this. I'd always hoped that I'd be able to, go out into chessboard land, but you never actually get to go. You're stuck here. This is all you see. Which is kind of sad, so we'll talk to the guards. Excuse me, what land lies beyond? What land? Chessboard land, ye knave! I see. And is chessboard land part of the land of the Green Isles? It is the home of the Red and White Queens, rulers of the Isle of Wonder, fairest of the islands that owe loyalty to the king in the land of the Green Isles. But perhaps not for long. What do you mean? What is the purpose of unity with the great king and queen dead? The princess is worth serving, but the feud with the other isles is strong. I must insist, your highness. I shall send the lump of coal to the vizier and the princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it. And I suppose you'll leave me with this stupid spoiled egg to send, your highness? I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I've every right to that lump of coal. Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg. The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your highness always got to carry on the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too. That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen. It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your highness always thinks that everything is hers. Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us? Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue. Be quiet, your highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love. I'm sorry, your majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other to lump of coal. What a ridiculously stupid idea. Quite ludicrous. Well, he was a lot of help, wasn't he? Yes, obviously a man of high intelligence. The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyways. Black and red are imperial colors. I have to agree with that. Black and red look great together. That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color. That's partly true as well. So we got two important things from that. One is this, which you absolutely need. And two, a tiny bit of backstory. If you heard them arguing, they argued about a singing stone that they said was stolen by a beast. Now, we haven't been to the Isle of the Beast yet, but that's part of the feud that's been going on. They think that the beast stole her singing stone, which is why they're not getting along right now. That will come up much later in the game. So we're just going to look through this place real quick because it's adorable. This is just the cutest place ever. The wallflowers look terribly shy. There appears to be a hole in the garden wall. Oh, he's so sweet! Through the hole in the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard. Wow, it really is a hole in the wall. Zounds! Those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir. So that's adorable. So let's look at these guys. Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears. So you've got a bunch of tomatoes over here. Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes climb up little wooden posts. If you notice, there's this one tomato down here that's not smiling. Alexander takes a close look at the tomato on the ground. It appears to be darker than those on the vines. What are you staring at there, boy? Go ahead, you rootless thing. Yeah. Yep, that tomato is definitely rotten. So we're gonna pick him up. Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me, hey! Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato. And then we'll also pick up one of these. Alexander whatever. Alexander picks up a head of iceberg lettuce. Ye gads, is that cold? Alright, so this is the iceberg lettuce. This is on a timer. I need to get to where I need to use it quickly or else it'll melt. So we're gonna go do that real fast. Yeah, I can't do anything here right now, so we'll keep going. Ooh, I might be able to do something over to the right real fast. I should have done that first, honestly. We're gonna talk to, or no, we're gonna touch these books first. Hey, hands off the goods there, son. Oh, sorry. Can I talk to him? Hello, is anyone there in the books? No, there's no one here. Here. Now that I'm done with this book, does he want it? No? Does he want my string of letters? No? It wouldn't? Okay, so there's one other thing we can do. Also, let's just talk about the fact that these bees are up here, and I'm gonna try to click on one. Come on. They're super adorable. There we go. Little bees buzz around the books as though the pages were laden with the sweetest pollen. Maybe they're spelling bees. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Let's talk to this spider. Wow, hi, gorgeous. What a luscious looking hunk of flesh you are. Thank you, I guess. Who are you? How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? Wink, wink. It's very strange when people say wink when they're not winking. You know, I was just thinking it was time that I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate, you'll never want to leave my little nest. It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid. Drat! I mean, the loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once blah, 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 blah. What advantages are there? I'm really curious. You're a spider. So we're going to pull on this. You notice there's a little bit of weaving down here that she didn't do quite right, so we're going to pull on that. Hey, don't touch that thread! So she's going to jump down here, and I can pull this piece of paper. Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it. Love. The wind blows a scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough. Alright, let me make sure my iceberg lettuce is still doing okay. Yes. So let's go. So there's at least like 12 different ways that I could have died already. I'm just... I know what to do right, so I'm not thinking about doing the wrong stuff. You can easily die with that Black Widow. If you try to grab the piece of paper first, you'll die. So we'll go to the Isle of the Beast. You can drown in several different places, not just the place where I drowned. Let's see. So, well, here, let's look at it first. A pond lies across the path. The water boils as if so over some magical flame. So we're gonna iceberg lettuce that shit. Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. Bam. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable. So now we're gonna grab this lamp and check out this funky dance he does as he walks across. Ow! Ow! The pond is no longer boiling, but that's hardly bathwater. Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree. So I don't remember if there's anything over here, but I'm gonna check really fast. As Alexander continues down the path, he gets a strange feeling that he's being watched. Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you. So yeah, okay. So I'm gonna save it real fast, just in case if I do this wrong. Arrow Man Be Scurry. Okay. This brick. I need this brick. Stop pointing at me, you fucker! Alexander picks up the brick. So, now we're gonna go this way. Well, you aren't gonna listen to me, are you? We'll just see about that. And he stomps angrily and then he disappears. That's odd, the gardener just disappeared. Oh, maybe he wasn't a gardener. So I think that we can head over to the Isle of the Crown next. Or, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm out of time anyways. So we'll see you next time on King's Quest VI. Air today, gone tomorrow.